been pushed, Hyundai appeal, it wouldn't run. Dropped off a block away, afraid what girls will say. Should never been embarrassed, some moms and a pay. Struggling, single mother with no help from father. Seems he don't want me, instead chose daughter. She streamed like water but hurt, never left. Got this pain inside, empty space and chest. That's when the hood stepped in, man it meant to me. Could've ended up dead or penitentiary. It's elementary, we expect to fail, but I found so good and bad, raised it to an upscale. Now the bar can't be set at the usual placement. Root of all foundation, like we part of the basement. And I love the hood, cause it's who I am. Now I'm speaking for the people and exposing Uncle Sam. I am
growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone.
Look, let me see, what do I start? The hood I started in was harsh. Yes, of course, there was a gang who sprayed their name on everything. For my apartment was the same. There was a 5, there was a 9, and then the Hoover sign. And yes, I saw this all the time. I was like 9. In my mind, I had the fear of thinking, where am I going to get jumped into something I don't want to be a part of? But then we moved. In junior high school, it was the same shit. 8 trays and 60s. Crips. It's like a virus for these tyrants to be violent. When will it stop? Can't trust your neighbor, can't trust the mayor, can't trust the teacher, can't trust the cop. Now the kids are carrying Glocks, and the moms are smoking the rocks. Being sold by the pops in every hood, this happens a lot. Gotta be knowing where you're going, better be aware of where you're at. Avoid the jack and stay strapped. If you live like that, who's got your back? You don't got no killers, man, you better get some. Over here in California, don't say I didn't warn you.
Growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone in our hood. Growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone in our hood. When you come to my block, you better watch where you stop. You can get shot or get robbed, so be cautious now. It's not that bad in the day, it's safe for children to play until the sun goes away. So get in the house in our hood. Mothers of the fathers and the babies having babies, this is everyday life in our hood. You're lucky if you see 18, and it's a blessing if you're 25. Growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone in our hood. Growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone in our hood. Growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone in our hood. Growing up hood, south of the 10th freeways, where we played every day until the trouble came. Only birds we saw was the ghetto ones. If you come, you bring a gun, anyone, everyone in our hood.